Hello again, everybody. Where are we again? Still grey. Sure, that was grey this morning, and it's still grey. Still solid grey. Yeah, cloudy they call it. Yeah. Light going down, of course, going to fade now. Down for 15:38 today. Yeah. I didn't get up till nearly 20 past 8. That's the sun, not me. There you go. Eighties #1 album. I can hope you see your favourites on there from the 80s. Do you recognise any of them? There's Bowie. There's Brian Ferry there. I can see. Yeah. Somebody put a light on for us. Hey, now where we go? Right. I'm going to do them with Daisy Bear. There she is. Hello, Daisy. You know, we're doing well this morning, so I judged to do well this afternoon. We'll need a Sherlock. And can you hold the one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You too. Pride in the name of love. Yeah. Now, have you had pride in your love? Who would you be married to? That's pride in your love. Keep your same lover all your life. Me a bear. What? No. Who else is there? Yeah, Blue Bear. Oh, he's a big one. What about wet, wet, wet? Wishing I was lucky. Hey, wishing I was lucky. Hey, can I get lucky? You know, when I die, can I become a bear? Ah, well, go on away. It won't hurt anybody. Hey, Ducker, when I die, can I become a bear? Yeah. And David Bowie, let's dance. Yeah, he's on there. He's doing a dance with Daisy Bear. Now, Simple Minds, oh good. Don't you forget about me. I like people with simple minds. You don't try to be too complicated about it. With the long words, yeah, we'll get long words on the show tomorrow. And what about dire straits and money for nothing? Yes, that's what we all want. The Bears want you to send them a Christmas present for the Christmas party, the Christmas movie, and all the rest of the year. And do send it to the PayPal account for them. Yeah, and see if you especially love Daisy Bear, you could love Maya Bear, Blue Bear, Mona Bear, and all Dory Bear and all the bears. Yeah. And what about some money for nothing? It's not for nothing. I tell you, we work hard all year. And we don't get a tip, no. And what about Duran? Duran, they went down to Rio. Yeah. That's in Brazil, of course, and they enjoyed themselves there. Of course, it was nice and sunny down there. What about Tears for Fears? We will have tears if we don't get a donation for our Christmas party. We'll be in tears because everybody wants to rule the world. Yeah, even Daisy Bear. Why, she might rule it better than anybody else. But of course, it's only talk and talk, and it comes out of our mouths, and everybody's sitting all over the world and all over the country talking. Yeah. And some are talking about life. What life is what you make it. Hello, sir. Why are you a cool man? Well, my life is what you make it. Why are you a postman, Matty? Well, life is what you make it. And why are you a delivery guy, Joe? Well, life is what you make it, yeah. And why are you, Jesse the Bear? A bear? A presenter? Oh, yes, because life is what you make it, yeah. And what about Elton John? I'm still standing. So is Daisy Bear when I hold her up, you know. But if I let her stand on her own, no, she's not a natural stander. She will fall down. And Wham, wake me up before you go. I know you're gonna go. Don't rush it now. Don't rush it. And wake me up before you go. And what about Frankie goes to Hollywood when you're traveling on that plane? Relax. Relax. You'll be shaking like that. Oh, yeah. Or you can watch your screen, or watch a movie, or you can watch me if you want, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we haven't got that advanced yet. And you can listen to YouTube songs, yeah. And what about the Human League with the Mirror Man? Well, you'd be the best mirror man you could possibly be. Look at Daisy Bear in the mirror. Don't he look good? And what about Blondie? She's on the end of the phone caller now. Hello, Blondie. Are you still hanging on that telephone? Well, why don't you have a rest? Why don't you call me? Yeah. And the earth makes sweet dreams are made of this. Yeah, they are. Many little ones dream of this. And I suggest that the old ones and every young one plays with a teddy bears. Yeah. They'll tell you it'll be a better world and they'll feel much better. Relieves all the stress. Oh, we haven't got any stress. How have we got any stress? We'll pass it on to you, Daisy Bear. Yeah, and what about Ultravox? I'm dancing with tears in my eyes. Yeah, 'cause I can't dance about like Daisy Bear. No. And what about Yazoo? Well, the tiger's in the zoo. What about Yazoo? Only you. Only you. Yeah, and what about orchestral maneuvers in the dark? OMD. You can call them OMD. Souvenir. Yeah, well, she keeps a souvenir on her ear. Yeah, and there it is. Smuggle friends, yeah. And erasure, sometimes you have to read the back, yeah. Read a small writing. And Nick Kershaw, wouldn't that be good? It would. If Daisy Bear would do as it dance, yeah. And you order true faith. Daisy Bear's got true faith. Oh, look, here's all your people popping up. Robbie Robinson again, yeah. The band's drummer. Yeah, good morning, yeah, and Robbie Robinson, and BB King with you too. When Love Go, yeah, another one. When Love Has Come to Town. He did it with you too. That was the only hit he ever had. And there he is. One, something crawling up my leg. Hey, Davy, something crawling up my leg. Now it's crawling up my body. Here it is. It's an NC spider. Yeah, now we're going to do a song, Robbie. Incy Wincy Spider climbing up the spout. Along came the rain and washed the spider out. Along came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And Incy Wincy Spider started to climb that spout again. Well, done will be number one next week. Here, take on me. No, I'd rather take on Incy Wincy Spider. Now look, guys, if Ahar was sitting on here, what would we get? We'll just get bills in the bob. That's no good. That's no good. Incy Wincy Spider's best. Talk, they'd just be talking hands, wouldn't they? They'd be telling you about the road to nowhere. Oh, yeah. But what about the jam when they didn't have any butter? They had to beat surrender. Yeah, they had to beat some up. Yeah, some spread and put it on the bread. And what about Billy Idol? He was an idol. And he used to do a rebel yell like this. Yeah. Yeah, and what about Big Country when the fields were on fire? Well, the hilltops weren't in the mountains, so that's where they went. And what about the Rainmakers? Yeah, it came just in time when the fields were on fire. Let my people go. Hey, let's go down and do the. What happened to dancing a go? A go, me and the spider. In the 60s, we could dance a go. Oh, yeah. 70s, 80s, Rainmakers. What about living in a box? Oh, yeah. In London, the people used to live in boxes. Yeah. Well, they in the house. Now they just sit on corners and collect their money. Yeah. And what about living in a box? By living in a box. Well, the box says, hey, it's getting mighty cold in here. He says, don't worry, I've got a candle. Oh, the box says, that's hot. Yeah. And what about Echo and the Bunny Man, the killing moon? Oh, it only comes over very occasionally. But when you see the killing moon, you can see the crescent and you can see it getting smaller and smaller. Yes. Yeah, it's faith up against your will. That's what it is, the killing moon. Yeah. Oh, yes. And what about fine young cannibals? She drives me crazy. What will we do with her? Put her in the pot. Yeah, put her in the pot. Put her in the pot. Put her in the pot. Yeah, she drives me crazy. And what about us, the camera? We will take the photographs. That's oblivious. Oh, really? But the Smiths, ah, got a charming man. Yeah, wears charms all over his body and all around his neck. He's a charming man. What about Soft Cell? He had a tainted love. Yeah, Grace Jones' song, and I gave it to Marilyn Manson. He said, what I want with it. Yeah, the it boy, he says. And what about Stephen Tintin Duffy? Well, they built built Stephen out of a tin can. Yeah, he says, kiss me. It was Wednesday they kissed me instead. And what about Kraftwerk? Weren't they from Germany or somewhere like that? And they took a picture of the model, yeah, while they were driving down the autobahn. Oh, and what about Jay Giles' band? If he hadn't read the centerfold, if he had said, hey, there's a spider in there, oh, I'm off. Dropped his book and ran, yeah. Oh. And what about Culture Club? Time, clock of the heart. Ding, 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 time's up, time's up. Your time's up, NC. And what about Brian Ferry? He's a slave to love. Oh, yeah, got him on a chain. He's on a chain gang. Sam Cooke was on a chain gun. He used to go, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, walking on the chain. Yeah. And what about Cutting Crew? I just died in your arms tonight. Yes, it was that barber. He got arrested. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I used to cut more than the hair. Just cut the ears off and the nose off as well, yeah. And what about Fleetwood Mac? Little lies. Yeah, I guess the whole wide world was built up on it. The politicians lie, the singers lie, us presenters lie all the time. Do you lie? I lie in a box, he said. And what about Spandau Ballet? That's true. Everything is true. Spandau Ballet says it's true. Right. Where will we go from here? Will we go and see the Kaiser Chiefs? I wonder how they're getting on these days. With Birmingham Bear. Yeah, I locked Birmingham up playing tonight. Yeah, Birmingham Bear. He's a beanie bear, which means he's full of beans. There's his sign. You can't see his sign. Birmingham City. 1875. He's not that old, are you? No. Well, introduce with me. Kaiser Chiefs. Everything is average nowadays. That's what I was just saying. Everybody lies. So if everybody lies in the world, how can we trust anybody? I mean, the politician will lie to you. I mean, the Queen used to tell a lie. I mean, the King as well. Everything is average nowadays. Yeah. And have you noticed the people buying their food and they've got so many scares they're asking them to return it? Yeah. And what about the killers? Everything kills. Bones. My bones can kill you. Yeah, if you swallow them. You got one stuck through his throat. And what about gossip? He was standing in the way of control. Yeah, when the council wanted to knock his house down. Brrr. And what about Razor Light? He gets killed as well. Yeah, we'd do better if we had a Sherlock, but we cannot see if we got a Sherlock because Beanie Bear's got his nose there. Before I fall to pieces. Oh, yeah, well, his razor falls to pieces. Like he cut his nose off at the same time. Oh, yes. And what about Kasabian? Shoot the runner. No, not you. The runner's over there, man. Shoot him. Ah, I'm got my gun ready. Well, you got caught out there. Yeah. And what about Muse with the starlight? The stars are a sun and other suns, and suns are blown up. Instead of exploding, imploding, and causing a black hole. Oh, look at the black hole, yeah. Yeah. And the twang. Oh, wide awake. What if you're wide awake? Listen to this one. Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, the weapon of choice. My motorbike's the weapon of choice. Yeah, I'll just crash through the door here. Yeah, anytime I want to, even if it's not open. Yeah. And now I go. And Fallout Boy, well, have they ever fallen in? Thanks for the memories. Well, I mean, they must have some awful memories, such as when they got hit by Birmingham Bear. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But what about Jet? Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, like that. That's how you do it. And what about if the rumble strips? Yeah, the rumble strips, I've got them on here. But the alarm clock goes off, you see, every day. People get up for work, you know. So that's why the rumble strips. And what about the automatic with Rowell or Rockwall? Well, anyway you want to see it in any language, the rapture, pieces of the people we love. And what about CSS off the hook? Ah, yeah. Well, Granny lost the cardigan off the hook and turned into Bubble Bear. Yeah. Ah, yes. And what about Noisette? Scratch your name. And what about the 1990s? See you at the lights. Yeah. In the 1910s and 1920s. And what about the Maccabees? A precious time. Shouldn't they return to Israel? Yeah. And what about pull tiger tail? If you pull a tiger's tail, it'll jump and bite you. Yeah. Let's lightning. Oh yeah. Much lightning. And Cold War kids. Hang me up to dry. Ah yes. Sometimes you have to when it's pouring the rain. But it's not pouring the rain at the moment. Jarvis running the world. If Jarvis was running the world, I would resign. Yeah. And the view, same jeans every day. Yes, I've wondered about these people that go around with the same jeans on every day. They never seem to wash them. No. And what about the klaxons? Gravity. Yeah, that's a black hole again. Gravity's rainbow. Yeah, even a black hole's got things surrounding it, swirling around it, but they have to keep the distance. Maximo Park, our velocity. Well, just be the same in your city. And what about Block Party, the prayer? I'll see them all down on their hands and knees, but are they really praying? And what about Low versus Diamond Heart with the attack? Oh, yes. And what about the hours? Back when you were good? Sure. When you were good, but now you're bad. Birmingham, you've ended up in League One. Huh? But you might get a promotion. Yeah, you should do. I think you should do. Yeah, the hours when you were good. Yeah. And Keen, a bad dream, oh, a bad dream for him. And 13 senses, all of love in your hands. Patrick Wolf, the magic position. Have you got a magic position? Have you got all the love in your hands? I doubt it. His hands must be big. Well, you know what to say. In his hands, he's got the whole wide world. Yeah. What about Little Man Tate? This must be love. Could be. Keep guessing. A gruff reese, candy lion, and bright eyes. It's the dazzle of the no dazzle because there's no light, and the dazzle of the light, which is the light. And bright eyes, four winds. Ah, Neil Young used to sing about them, four strong winds, yeah. And what about get cape, wear your cape, fly? Yeah. And War of the Worlds. Yeah. And Altercades. Good luck. The Long Blondes, Giddy Stratospheres. Oh, we'll not talk about them. What about the Wombats? Backfired at the disco. So everybody who was in the disco bobbing about, and something went bang. Was that your old car? So like, it was. It was. And what about the rakes? Rake in the garden, we danced together. Yeah, all had rakes and danced together. What about Ed Shikari? Anything can happen in the next half hour. What about in the next minute? Yeah, something going to happen. Yeah, and must be the moon. Yeah, and the cribs man's needs. Yeah, well, we'll put that one down. And there's Birmingham Bear there, and I'm going to call in another one. He comes from Loch Ness, yeah, and there he is, it's Nessie. Got to hold your head up. Ah, yes, that's Robbie Robinson. The Maccabees. Oh, yeah. Is he going back to Israel? Yeah. And there's Robbie Robinson with 20 thumbs. Ah, don't be dumb. Stick up a thumb. And your name is Nessie. I'm going to do 60, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to do the 80s anthems. Oh, do the 80s anthems instead. Yeah. Are you going to do the 80s anthems? Well, depends if I can see them. And what about the Bangles? There's the 80s anthems for you. Life's no good without a Sherlock. Yeah. And you cannot see him when you're holding your sock. Walk like a Sherlock. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. It's becoming very popular. Nessie even walks like a Sherlock, don't you? Yeah. And what about Thompson Twins? Hold me now. That's all right, I'm holding you. Yeah. And what about Boy Meets Girl? Waiting for the star to fall. Ah, I haven't got a whole star, says God. Here, have a little bit of an asteroid instead. Yeah. And imagination. Yeah, just an illusion. Yes, of course. And the Masonets, do they live in the house? No, on the Masonette. On Heartbreak Avenue. Oh, dear. Heartbreak Hotel is there. Did Elvis arrive? And what about the men at work down under? Yeah, they're okay, they're down under the ground. Yeah, fixing the gas leak. Boom. Ah. Sorry, I got that one wrong, Joe. Yeah. And what about Tracy? The house that Jack built. And what about the Jack that house built? Oh, yes. Oh. And Clubhouse. Do it again, Billie Jean. Oh, I never seen Billie Jean when she done it. She's gonna do it again. I say, oh, she missed. She missed the ball. Yeah. And what about Sabrina? Boys, summertime love. Boys in the summertime, yeah. And girls in the winter, yeah. Jive Bunny. Swing the mood. Can you swing them? Yeah, I'm gonna swing them now. Are you really? Yeah. Oh, goodbye then. Are you going to jump in now? Yeah. Casey and the Sunshine Band, give it up. Oh, yeah. Fat Larry's band, Zoom. Yeah, he's off. And we call up Willie Burley. Coming down just a few with us. Yeah. Casey and the Sunshine Band gave it up. And Fat Larry was off on his rocket. Yeah. And what about Fern Kenny? Together with you, beautiful. Oh, yes, I do think so. Yeah, you're quite right, Fern. And what about Jocelyn Brown? Somebody else's guy? Not mine. I'm not the farmer. You know, I'm just holding them up. And what about Phyllis Nelson? Move closer. Is there close enough now? My name is Wally Bully. Uh, I'm going to sing a song for you. Wally Bully, Wally Bully. And what about Bobby Thruston? Check out the groove. No groove. The groove between my teeth, look, yeah. And what about in deep last night? A Wally Bully, yeah, saved my life. Whose life did he say? I saved young Sherlock's life. Oh, I see. Well, you're a great one, yeah. Oh, saved young Sherlock. And Pink Llama came along and says, can I do a few? Yeah, go on. And Frankie goes to Hollywood and remember to relax on board that plane. And Madness, have you got your baggy trousers on? No, I'll leave them off. And what about 10 Paul Tudor? Yes, swords of 1,000 men. Where? I'll put them in the museum now. Why, I haven't got them. What about the Bell Stars, the clubbing song? What about Shirley Ellis with the clubbing song? What about propaganda? Oh, they went back to Russia. They're in a bit of a jewel, you know. A jewel. Oh, yeah. What about the art of noise? Close to the edit, but not quite there. No, just close to it. And what about M with pop, 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 pop music? Pop, pop, pop music. And what about Pink Llama? Oh, Tracy Ullman says you should break away. Man, no, but what if I break when I run away? And what about Kirsty McCall, New England? Is this in New England? No, it's in America. Is it? Oh, what's she doing in the charts? All the fairy tale of New York. That's in America as well. And what about the Undertones? My perfect cousin, Pink Llama. Yeah, he does a few discs. And what about Irene Cara, Flashdance? What a feeling. There he goes. And the firm, yeah, Star Trekking across the universe. Hey, come on in, Captain Kirk. I've discovered a pink llama on my screen. What's he doing? Well, I don't know. He's looking for the firm. Ah, he's Star Trekking just like us. Yeah. What about Dennis Rizal? Don't mess with my toot toot. Ah, hey, Denise, somebody's touching your toot toot. It's Pink Llama. Yeah, yeah, should put a lock on it. Yeah, and Alvin Stardust, pretend. Yeah, and the Goombay Dance Band. Oh, 7 tears. Yeah, be washed away into the ocean by now. Now, Jonah Louie, you'll always find me and me in the kitchen at parties, 'cause I always eat the leftovers, yeah. And what about everything but the girl, night and day? He'll be coming back in the morning after he's done his show. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. That was the 80s albums with Pink Llama. And thank you very much, everybody. Another roaring show. And I'll see you again tomorrow, Robbie Robinson. Stick in your thumb and pull out a plum. Yeah, oh, we'll be doing that tomorrow on a William Live show. So bye for now, everybody. Thanks very much and bye bye.